It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say.
KBL, you a menace.
Yeah. It's a lot of little boys out here talking that talk, but ain't spinning and walking that walk. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. And press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Munchie B, 607 and wack100. So this is pertaining to 607 and this is a response from Munchie B. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all know 607 was in character the other day. He said something very controversial and it went haywire and went viral. And as I told Munchie B, they was coming for him. All the content creators, they're going to spin all these narratives, you know what I'm saying? They're going to spin every narrative that's negative, positive, negative possible. Oh, you was a gangster, you supposed to react. Oh, even if you couldn't see, you should have followed with your eyes. Oh, you should have just got up swinging at the air. Oh, you should have spit the direction the voice came. Like I said, every time we know this is not the first situation where somebody has been put on the spot, and everybody always talking about what they gonna do, man. And some people gonna have their time to shine, and some people not, man. Some people know how to shy away from the danger and stay out the way. And I just don't understand how people sitting up here really trying to play these cards and lines they playing. Oh, 607 Unc was for real. Oh, he know what he doing. He knew Munchie B was a blood. Man, this man didn't know ish, man. This man just met both of us a week prior, man. You know what I'm saying? If you would have asked him before he even said that or that came out of his mouth where Munchie B was from, I'm pretty sure he probably couldn't even tell you Munchie B was from Inglewood family. He probably couldn't even tell you that I was a member of the 8 Trades. You know what I'm saying? We just met this dude. You guys see this dude in here like this. When somebody else is talking and the mic is not in his hand, you see him playing the role of the exorcist. You know what I'm saying? And just doing some crazy stuff. He'll hop up, middle, start pop, doing all type of stuff. He's in character, you know what I'm saying? But that's the game these people play. These media channels, these bloggers, whatever they want to be, whatever you want to call them. This the game they play. Oh, you a gangster. You were supposed to react. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He disrespected you. Oh, if that was somebody else. You know, they play all the games, you know what I'm saying? When these dudes get the short end of the stick or they get shown up on social media and stuff happen to them and they get put in the light as busters, they can't wait to do the same to somebody else. I was in that room, and I'm not trying to take up for nobody because I sincerely don't have a dog in a fight. Assessing this dude and being around this dude, 607 he's using the #1 recipe for social media, and that's to be controversial. Do I think he was trying to diss the Bloods being controversial? No, but he is a controversial person. I think he was just in character and started saying that Hoover stuff. This is a dude that always say GDBD Vice Lord. King David, he mixing Larry Hoover and King David name, playing games with the GD Vice Lord Nation and all that. It's a game to him. You know what I'm saying? We never knew he was from Hoover. Munchie B had to bring that up out of him that this dude was from Hoover. And then we found out, when we found out he was from Hoover, we found out he was from Hoover/60s. That's why his name is 607 which we all know that don't make sense because that don't even go out here in the Mecca. But as he been telling us, It's different in St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, pigeons, man, they flock together, you know what I'm saying? They looking for any crumbs, they looking for anything to annihilate what's thorough. So Munchie B, you know what I'm saying? In fact, answer back. That's everybody been waiting for Munchie B to answer back and or see what Munchie B had to say. He had some things to say about 607 up, and he had to get on Wack too. So I guess Wack chimed in. Wack had heard that word, and he basically, you know, was like, hey, Munchie B, stop that tough stuff. Just podcast. And you know, Munchie B came back at him. So we about to get into this content, man. And you already know, man, it's the Hef way and the Hef effect. We gonna commentate.
It's morals over money. People, I repeat, it's morals over money. And yeah, I'm back in the lab again. Welcome to the mayor's office. You know what I'm saying? And the latest topic is Munchie B himself. So here we go. You know what I'm saying? So let me get going on this. How I'm gonna lay this out. Just last night, I was on No Jumper. Me, and Hefe, Lush, Adam 22, and 607 up. Just last night. Less than 24 hours. As soon as I lay there, reaction videos all over the place. As expected, though, you know what I'm saying? Just the content thing. As expected. And for the ones that haven't, because sometimes people don't want to look at that whole 3.5 hour or 4 hour stream. They might just catch the clip. But I'm gonna let people know, skip around what happened last night, you know what I'm saying? Why this clip went so viral and what led up to it, you know what I'm saying? All right, now, you got this new addition to No Jumper, 607 Unc. Second week there, you know what I'm saying? Well, not, he been there a few times, let me get that right, but been an official cast member the second week there, you know what I'm saying? So he be in character, you know what I'm saying? He be in character, and he do shock value things, right? So I met him the first time last week, you know what I'm saying? That's the first time we was on camera together. And with the Seti Nash episode and all that little, you know what I'm saying? And you know, a subject came up. I guess he was passionate about the subject. They had like some borderline gay joke or something. And he hopped in front of young Ant on his knees or whatever, just trying to, I don't know, try to illustrate what he talking about. I don't know, right? I hit the No Jumper group text. I said, hey, Adam, I don't need to be sitting next to that dude, bro, because he's unpredictable. He like a spontaneous dude, you know what I'm saying? Just all right, I'm like, all that, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So Adam brings up that he should do some content with 4 extras. You know what I mean? So the week prior, he said that the 607 in his name, because he's from St. Louis, is 60 and 107 Hoover combined, because he's from 107 Hoover out there, and they clicked up with the 60. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, out of town dudes, they do things differently. You know what I'm saying? They get they roots from here, but then when they sprout, and you know what I'm saying, they whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's odd or whatever. So now throw up the tap.
If you can't take a good picture, then you need this AI app. Just snap a photo, then the app perfectly removes.
He let it be known that he got a Hoover tat. You know what I'm saying? Now zoom in on the tat so you can see the Hoover. You know what I'm saying? He got Hoover tatted. I'm like, is you gonna let 4 extras know you got Hoover tatted? You from Hoover? You know what I'm saying? And it went from there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna run this clip.
St. Louis. Nigga, I'm a California.
Bald head man gonna pack you
I
out.
don't even follow 4 extras.
Anybody gonna
But I
pack
know
me
some
out?
hoes that do. I'm gonna have them DM this Hoover tat.
Come on, guys. I'm straight
Nah,
Hoover.
you gotta bang your shit. You
I'm
gotta
Hoover
free.
slide remover.
What?
Hoover slide remover.
Hey, bro, watch your mouth,
Oh,
bro.
I forgot.
You forgot what?
I forgot. I didn't know you was blood. I forgot, gang. That's why I'm mama.
Nah, don't let this content shit go
No,
too
I forgot
far,
you was
nigga.
blood. Listen, I forgot you was blooding for real.
You gotta watch out.
No, I thought he was blooding. I forgot he was blooding. I didn't know he was no blood. I don't want to get my ass.
Yeah,
whooped
but
on
you
no
shouldn't
jumper.
say that even if he's not around.
No,
Nah,
no,
That's a bad one.
Hey, bro, see, people let these characters go too far, bro.
Okay, I apologize. I said sorry. It was an accident. On real shit, no content. But that's when you give me the character Crip. That's what you say back in the day. So when you raise that kind of shit, you gotta understand. I'm a Crip for real. So you bring it out of me. That's what happened. But I apologize though, cause I ain't that right now. I'm everything. But that's just a past shit.
I think it means
We
something
used to say that.
different out there. Type
No, it
shit.
don't mean shit, nigga. That mean the same shit across the globe. But like,
But if
you know
I
what I'm saying?
apologize, it should be over, right?
Yeah, but this is
That's sincere apology.
Yeah, no, I understand, but you shouldn't be dissing nobody.
No, I ain't try to. Listen, you know when certain shit come out, we
look,
doing
This
this
how I
shit.
should've
and
done
let it
them
come
out
out.
crazy.
Let me say
Hey,
this.
listen, bro,
And look,
really?
and look, and let me say
This
this.
how I
And see,
should've come a little crazy.
and that's a. Okay, so everybody has seen that clip. Like I said, that clip it went viral. If you grabbed it first and foremost when it first happened, you know what I'm saying, it did some good numbers from you, you know, or if you're a content creator that got a big audience and you put that out there and did some number, you know, everybody got a different opinion, everybody got a different narrative, everybody gonna cap a different spin on it. Now let's say this. Allow me to say this. Munchie B was conflicted. It definitely had Munchie confused to where it could have had Munchie pressured up the trip. And I'm glad Munchie didn't trip because you can't beat no volcano for the audience. Like I tell people at the end of the day, a lot of these dudes come with rules and regulations as they and just, oh, I lived it, I did this and that. A lot of these dudes have been kicked in their butt. A lot of these dudes have had DPs. A lot of these dudes have had wrongful stuff happen to them. You know what I'm saying? To be trying to judge what should have happened and what they would have did. Well, it wasn't you. It is what it is. Now, allow me to say this. Now, some people did come with some good inquiries. Like I heard one of the keyways, like Bobby Ye. I heard Bobby Ye. Bobby Ye thing was, hey, when the homie from Santana Block cussed you, Munchie B, you hurry up and hopped up and was tripping, however that went, and don't cuz you. You was real passionate about that. So, Munchie was passionate about that. He caught slack from that. Other Crips that he deal with tapped in with him and was asking him, is that how he feel, what he meant about that, and stuff like that. Because even I tapped in, like, you know, Munchie, that's how you feel. And Munchie just like, look, bro, no, that's not how I feel, but it is how I feel. Because he like, when I'm talking to a Crip, I'm mindful and I don't blood or say any blood terminology towards Crips. So, you know, in retrospect, you know, you would want the same thing. Anybody would if that's what you was on. So, from that, Munchie have learned from that. And, you know, Munchie's been having conversations where, you know, it ain't too extra out where he can, you know, blood, woo, where he talking, you can cuz him. You know what I'm saying? But if Munchie would have tripped on some Crippin' Blood stuff, then everybody would have been tripping again. Like, oh, yeah, you on that Crippin' Blood stuff. Then I would have got through in the mix. Oh, and there's another Crip up there, YA. And, you know, all this, like, stuff. Now that he didn't trip, now, you know, the old flack is coming back up. You feel me? And, I mean, people learn from situations. You know, you got to, you know, it's called lessons. You feel me? And I think that's what that situation was with him and the homie from Santana. It was a lesson and a lesson learned. Now with this 607 Unk situation, let's be real. I'm talking to all the real members out there, man. I'm not talking to no civilians. You know, I'm not talking to no civilians at all. I'm talking to the members out there. Let's be real. Let's give the benefit of the doubt. If 607 Unk was from LA and he in the room and say that goes different. That goes different. It definitely goes different. 607 Unk is from St. Louis. This is the dude to say, GDBD Vice Lord, GDBD Vice Lord, King Larry David. He says all type of the stuff, whatever comes to his mind off the top of his head, he says. This dude does not know me and Munchie. This is me and Munchie's second time on camera with this dude. Second time on camera with this dude. Second time meeting this dude. We don't know this dude. This is different if we've been podding for weeks or even like a month. You know what I'm saying? We like, 2 months, 3 months down in the line. Everybody familiar with each other. You know what's up. You kind of know people dislikes. You really know what people from. You might have personal relationships with people. You might exchange phone numbers with people. You know what people from. People telling you the dynamics. You open it up now and letting us know where you from and how it go and shit like that if you don't know. And then you come out and say that something like that. It's different. This is this dude's second week on camera with us. We didn't even know that he was a Crip until we brought it out of him. Munchie poking, playing with him, and Munchie playing with him led to him saying what he said. And Munchie had to eat that because at the end of the day, this is a dude that is real controversial and this dude play. So with that being said, man, we're going to get into the rest of this content that you already know, Minister Hefway and the Hef Effect. We're going to commentate.
He expressed that he was apologetic, you know what I'm saying? Further on in the clip. Go look at the whole clip on No Jumper clips or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to tell you what I learned from this, right? The same way when the gay subjects come up, I get quiet and let them do their thing. I shouldn't be talking no gang nothing with this dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? This dude got Hoover tatted and he don't even know who his enemies is in California. He out here moving around now. You know what I'm saying? He not aware. He do this thing where he's in character and he be blurting out shit. And honestly, I don't even think he know I'm a blood. He just know I'm a gangbanger. Gang member, gangbanger. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't care about the reactions. That's what it's gonna do. This how the content thing go. You know what I'm saying? But before I even leave out and leave the parking lot, wack100 is on Instagram talking about, he said, slob, you should have followed his voice. Stop all the tough ish. Just podcast. Something, something, something. Right? And I'm like, damn, I've been keeping this dude Wack name on my mouth, right? I've been keeping his name on my mouth. And I'm like, I dare him. Who are you, bro? But play this. Next video.
Transition then. You had to go through everything first before you transition.
Don't
right?
make him tell the truck driving
time I ran
story.
the streets?
Please don't tell the truck driving story. Please don't tell the truck driving story.
I know you know why you don't. No, you know why you don't want me to tell it?
I'm going to walk out for 10 minutes. I'm going to come back and you're still not going to be done the story.
You don't want me to tell it.
Because you told it 4 times on here already?
This is something that don't reach your people.
No, because we already heard it.
Now listen, he asked me when the last time I ran the streets.
No, I said at what age did you wake up and say, I need to transition from this? Because like you said, if you felt like you did everything under the sun already.
From the streets or just everything?
From the streets to get to the point where you at now. Like at what age did you wake up? You say you was in YA.
Listen, I didn't did it all, nephew. I didn't did everything. I didn't touch every juvenile hall. I opened up Challenger. I didn't been to Kid Miller, Kilpatrick. YA come after that.
All right, that's
Sylmar
cool.
Central, I did all that. So,
all right, pause.
My last time running the streets was 16.
All right. I opened up Challenger. That don't mean nothing because you was the first kid in the new facility, bro. That's not the same thing as opening up a new prison where you got the Southsiders on the yard, you got the blacks, the Bloods, and the Cribs. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying, be trying to figure out who table belong to what and who side of the day room, this and this and this and that. What are you talking about opening up a juvenile facility for? And I don't think that's true. We could Google how what year Challenger opened up, but let's keep going.
last time. I caught my stress. They charged me under the door. I went to the pen. I stopped having the mentality of being a gangbanger probably when I was about 19. Is when I stopped.
See, that doesn't even count, honestly.
See how you
okay.
He can't say.
You went to the pen at 16, and you stopped having the mentality of a gangbanger at 19. What kind of gangbang career is that? When was you rocking and rolling? The white boy told you it didn't count. What are we talking about? You went to the pen at 16. They said that wasn't true. I don't know how true it is. I don't be looking into your shit. And you say you went to the pen from wherever you came from at 16, and at 19 you didn't have the mentality of a gangbanger. You come on. What are we? All right, keep it going.
Guys, the other day I was talking to one of my friends and somehow
I'm gonna put it he can't say all of this and then it be on here yelling Pyro.
But this is my thing. I used to do graffiti all through high school. I did tons of graffiti. I can't say I'm a graffiti artist.
Listen,
because it was like 20 years ago the last time I did it.
Listen, you missing what
I don't think you could say I'm gangster if the last time you did gangster shit was like 3 decades ago.
Adam, you don't even. This for the first time at your table. You're alienated. Shut the fuck up, because you don't even get it.
No, I'm just telling you. I think you got.
That's the first time Adam is making sense when he putting his input on anything street related. You ain't been active since the age of 19 and you like 48 or something like that. But you yell at rich people that ain't like that, yelling pyro in their face and threatening them and want to chase Flacco fat ass around. You didn't even chase him. You went the long way around. You didn't want to do that with Flacco. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Stop acting tough. No, you stop acting tough to people that ain't tough, bro. Industry people that don't want no smoke. What do we keep going?
All right, so let me say this. Wack, you know you rogue, bro. Wack and Munchie got their personal back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And whatever it is they got, the little smoke they got, a little back and forth, you know what I'm saying? They both have mentioned each other names, they ain't been on phone calls with each other, they can't get along. So this is what I am gonna say. Let's say Wack was in that room. Do I think 607 get fired on? No. It might not be said. But let's just say it do get said, because I think he knows Wack better and knows Wack is a blood. It wouldn't be his first time meeting Wack. So let's just say he's in the room with Wack and he says that. Do I think Wack fire on him? No, but I think Wack get real aggressive. Like how Wack do it, might jump up like, nigga, what you say? You better watch your motherfucking mouth, you nigga, woo, bitch ass, nigga, woo, nigga, hey, nigga, woo, man, I don't know who you playing. I think it might go something like that, but first and foremost, anybody in their mind, like I'm talking to the real street dudes, and I don't care who fancy they self as a real street dude or fancy they self as a real igga or whatever the case may do. I'm talking about sensible dudes that have been through them stoops, that have been pressing play, that have been in these situations. I ain't talking about dudes who have been bullied. I ain't talking about dudes who have been pressured up their whole life and been under a pressure of a gang and had to enact for the gang, I'm saying, and being pressured and being bullied and stuff like that. I'm talking about dudes that have been hard body. I'm talking about the dudes that's been humble on the rumble, but they bang though. First and foremost, Munchie is impaired. Munchie cannot see. Munchie cannot see. So it's like, oh yeah, you can get up and swing at the air, spit at the air, or where he at, try to get directed. Man, look, first off, he's about, you got Munchie, you got Adam, and you got him off in the corner. But like I said, Munchie, we just met this dude a week ago, but that's expected of Wack. You feel me? Because I'm pretty sure if Munchie catch Wack in a vulnerable moment or a moment that people is like, oh, it's questionable, he gonna fry and roast him. That's just how it's gonna go. But with that being said, man, we gonna conclude that there. But man, to the folks though, man. like I said, it ain't got no dog in this fight, man. Like, come on. You got to know who you dealing with, man. And everybody just ain't on that, what's the word I'm looking for? Tolerance. You know, we can act tough for the cameras and this and that. Like, we know if somebody trying to disrespect your manhood or disrespect you directly, and you know that this is for you directly, man, you gonna handle business, man. But you know, these little fake, little curveballs, not understood, and you know, landed strays, man. You know, each one teach one, man. You know, and then from there, you know, if any mistakes made, you know, hey, we blow house. It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, it'll bring you mail.
I'm trying to tell you.
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 I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.